Hi, we're the Spring 2021 Arboriculture class from the Horticulture Department at Kansas State University. As part of achieving our tree campus standards, we will be discussing the importance and procedures behind the structural pruning of young trees.
Okay, so here today we have this bald cypress on campus, and first things first, you just want to walk around the tree, kind of see what's around it. This one here, it's in a fairly open field, as you can see. But if you're at home, you want to check, make sure that you can see the root crown down here. You don't want that covered up with mulch or soil or anything like that. And then also you just want to look around and see if there's any dead branches, any chances of a codominant central leader. That'll can affect the tree health long term. And yeah, you just want to check everything out, just make sure there's nothing too crazy going on at the beginning. So for example, here we have this branch about 2/3 of the way up the tree that's crossing over, and that's one of those where right off the bat you would want to remove it. As you can see, Brenner here is cutting it out. Now when you're removing it, you want to make sure to not damage the stem at all, because that can cause more harm to the tree. So you just want to do a clean cut, remove it as best you can. You don't want to get that flush cut. You want to leave the, it's called the BBR. There we go. And you just want to leave that there so the tree can properly heal and recover.
Right, now we're going to run through the 5 steps of pruning. The first thing you're going to want to do when you're starting to prune a tree is search for broken, diseased, or dead branches, and you're going to want to clear those out first thing.
Just be momentarily coming back, yeah.
Right, once we've done that, we're gonna select a strong central leader and remove any competing leaders.
We cut another one out too?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Kind of heck no. Okay. I'm ready again.
All right, the third thing to do is select the lowest permanent branch.
You guys think this is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably
Yeah,
that
might
one
feel
more
like-
above it.
Right here?
Yeah.
Okay, right here.
All right, fourth, we're gonna select scaffold branches, and we're gonna cut back or remove anything that's going on that's crazy, competing, anything crossing over, or that just like looks bad or could hurt the development of the tree.
You want to go ahead and remove one of these? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's our most point. So you're gonna take one of these.
We've identified a lowest temporary branch that we want to go ahead and remove. The very first thing that Zach is going to do is go ahead and make a undercut. That is to prevent bark rip from all the way down the tree and protect our branch collar. The very next thing that he's going to do is come out away from the base of the tree and make a cut to go ahead and remove some of the weight of the limb that we want to remove. That's also just to protect our BBR and our branch collar, to make sure that we make a good clean cut and protect all of the structural parts of the tree.
Take this off as well. Yeah.
Now Zach is going to go in and go ahead and make that pruning cut at the base of the tree. So he wants to go ahead and get close to the stem without touching the branch bark ridge or the branch collar, because that is where our tree is going to be able to form good wound wood in order to make sure that it can compartmentalize okay and it has a good, safe, healthy cut.
All right, the last step in the 5 steps to pruning is selecting all of the temporary branches below the lowest permanent branch. These can be removed when they're about 1 inch in diameter, so I think some of these would be ready to go.
So for this video, we're not going to take off these branches because we don't want to take off more than 25 to 30% of a tree each season. This is still a lot of photosynthate that the tree needs to have a healthy root system.
All right, we've looked at the health of the tree, we've looked at the site around it, and we've also gone through our 5 steps of pruning. And so that's going to conclude this video, and thank you for watching.